Cheerleader is fighting for her life after she was shot in an HEB parking lot.
Yeah, and it's all because police said that her friend made the simple mistake of confusing someone else's car for her own. A group of 4 cheerleaders were heading back to Montgomery County from practice near Austin. They stopped in Elgin to pick up a car, and that's when the shots were fired.
ABC 13's Shannon Ryan joins us live from their gym in Oak Ridge North, where they just finished a prayer vigil. Shannon?
Well, the gym asked us to attend that vigil virtually out of respect for their grief. Now, this is around the time in the evening where their athlete, Peyton Washington, would typically be wrapping up practice. Instead, she's in the hospital tonight where we're told she just had part of her spleen removed. A sea of red in show of support Tuesday.
This is Heather. She was on gym.
As the Woodlands Elite Cheer Company prayed for 4 of their cheerleaders, shot at just after midnight.
Nobody deserves anything like this.
The elite athletes were going the distance for their sport. Traveling more than 320 miles round trip to and from the Austin area for cheer practice 3 days a week, using this Elgin H-E-B as a carpool lot. As Heather Roth was dropped off here Tuesday, she opened the door to what she thought was her car. It wasn't, so she hopped back in her friend's vehicle.
As we're backing up, I see the guy get out of the passenger door, and I roll my window down, and I was trying to apologize to him. And then halfway my window was down, he just threw his hands up, and then he pulled out a gun. And he just started shooting at all of us.
ABC 13 verified the story with Bastrop County sources. Roth was grazed by a bullet. Her teammate, Peyton Washington, was shot in the leg and back.
Peyton opens the door and starts throwing up blood.
The Round Rock ISD senior, who was already competing with one lung, committed to Baylor University's acro and tumbling team. The head coach visited her in the hospital Tuesday.
She's a fighter. She's very strong.
This weekend, the girls were set to compete at Worlds in Orlando together. It was Washington's final shot at the title. She won't be there, but the girls find comfort knowing an arrest has already been made.
The suspect was in custody, and then I got a call, and
Now, 25-year-old Pedro Rodriguez Jr. is charged with deadly conduct, but we're told additional charges are likely. Live in Oak Ridge, Shannon Ryan, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
With this, the father of the cheerleader who was shot on the way home from practice says she has now recovered sufficiently to talk to visitors.
Well, Peyton Washington was shot twice after a teammate opened the door to a car that looked like hers. Liliana Pearson's in the Woodlands where Washington cheers, and another cheerleader who was grazed is also speaking out. Liliana.
She is. Heather's saying that she did accidentally open that car door, but she says she never got in. She also said she tried to apologize. Today, Peyton's father also saying that's what happened.
In an exclusive ABC interview, Peyton's father, Keelan Washington, explained that the girls couldn't have looked intimidating. It was 4 young girls, fresh out of cheer practice, saying, quote, "You watched her walk up to your door on accident. It's a girl in a cheer outfit." Tuesday, cheerleaders at the Woodlands Elite Cheer Company rallied around their own, Heather, who was grazed by a bullet, and Peyton, who's in the hospital.
She's super strong, and I know she's going to be, come out on the other side the most amazing possible way.
Heather was grazed. Peyton was shot twice and flown to the hospital where she's had multiple surgeries. Peyton's dad says she has the heart of a fighter. Peyton's cheer coach agreeing.
She only has one lung, and she's competed all her life that way. So she's a fighter. She's very strong.
Peyton has made a name for herself in the cheer world, overcoming the odds to compete in some of the toughest cheer competitions and signing with Baylor her junior year.
It's heartbreaking. It's horrible. I don't even, these kids are like a part of our family.
Peyton's dad said to ABC News, Peyton's spleen was removed and she's now recovering. Peyton's coach says she has no doubt Peyton will recover.
And a 25-year-old man, Pedro Tello, has been arrested and charged with the shooting. He's being held on a $500,000 bond. From the Woodlands, I'm Liliana Pearson, ABC 13 Eyewitness.